Darren Till versus Anthony Taylor is now happening since Tommy Fury pulled out like a pussy. Now, who's going to win this fight? Well, first of all, who's going to win this fight? Let's take a look at their latest performances, in which Darren Till fought Muhammad Muti, in which both started off very slow in round one, but somehow Muhammad still gassed out and faked being hurt from a shot to the back of the head, but they still gave the win to Darren Till.
Darren Till!
Now let's take a look at Anthony Taylor's latest performances, in which he fought Samuel Erickson, in which both started off great in round one until Anthony Taylor dropped Samuel Erickson twice, and the rest enough is stopped the fight in round two, which is complete bullshit. We need to get rid of women referees because they obviously don't know what they're doing. Now after this, Anthony Taylor went on to fight Gabe Silva, in which both started off very fast in round one until Anthony Taylor robbed Gabe Silva, and the ref gave Gabe Silva a standing 8 count, and Anthony Taylor dropped and put a lot of punishment on Gabe Silva, and the rest enough is stopped the fight in round three.
Coming to show them the business. Let's that is it.
Now, Anthony Taylor being the replacement for Tommy Fury is honestly not a bad move, and it doesn't ruin the hype that much. Yes, it's a whole different fight, but it still looks like it's going to be a really close fight and a fun fight to watch, because Anthony Taylor is also a real fighter, just like Darren Till and Tommy Fury. And the difference in size and style is what is also going to make this fight very interesting, because if we take a look at Anthony Taylor, well, he obviously has a lot of experience, having 15 fights with 7 wins, 6 losses, and 2 draws, which is obviously not the best record, but he's been in there with some very well-known guys and some pretty good guys like Tommy Fury and Idris Virgo, which yes, he lost to both of those guys, but he did go all rounds with them. So we know who Anthony Taylor is, and we know what he has to offer. So when trying to talk about how this fight's going to go and who's going to win this fight, it all truly depends on Darren Till. We'll have to see if Darren Till has the boxing skills and cardio to stand there and box with Anthony Taylor. With just Darren Till striking has always looked good, but I don't think that's enough to say that he could beat Anthony Taylor, who's been very active. With just maybe Anthony Taylor has beaten some guys that aren't the best guys out there, but it's better than what Darren Till has to offer, even if Darren Till is a former UFC fighter. So in the end, my prediction for this fight is that Anthony Taylor is going to be in control of the whole entire fight, and he's going to land the shots that he wants to land, because even if he can't fight Darren Till at range due to Darren Till's size and reach, guess what? He has the ability to close the distance and make it a rough fight, and we have seen this multiple times. And if Darren Till doesn't have the cardio, and if he can't get Anthony Taylor off of him, then he won't be able to handle all that pressure for many rounds, and he'll be losing the rounds. So I got Anthony Taylor winning this fight, and I see him dominating this fight and taking it by decision.